Hey everybody, this is Lauren with Shabby Chic Sunday. Happy start to the spooky season to all of you. I have two project shares for you today using the Ghost Tours collection, which is on Etsy by Shabby Art Boutique. I'll leave the link in the description box below if you're interested in checking out the digital kit to make your own projects for the Halloween season. But the first project that I am going to share with you today is a loaded coffin pocket. And then the second is this completely overstuffed 31 days of Halloween, like a tag and ephemera box. I kind of thought of it like an October daily because there's a little goodie that you can pick out for every day of the month of October as you count down the days to Halloween. So we'll go over the loaded coffin pocket first, and then we'll unbox this little goodie treat together. So for this first project here, the structure has 3 different pocket compartments, and then I just filled each one with some treats. This would be good, I think, for Happy Meal or a Halloween swap. But starting on the bottom here, this collage piece is just magnetized. I wanted it to be able to stick right here to the pocket, but then also come off so that you can play with the shaker. So here is what the front collage piece looks like. And then you do have a little shaker sequin mix in here, bats and black stars, and then the matching pink for the spider web paper behind it. And then there's some spider webs up here. So in the first pocket, you have a little shaker. It says Hauntings. And look at this little skeleton girl standing in front of her tombstone with a delicate little flower. And then the sequin mix inside are little RIP and tombstones with crosses. So a little coffin shaker to go in your coffin pocket. And then I kind of just stuck in the little paper dolls because I thought that these would be really cute to put on popsicle sticks or straws and use these as decor pieces in other projects. But I thought of those like little paper dolls. A cute little ghost bingo tag. The kit comes with some postcards of varying sizes. And then in your second pocket here, I have another one of the little paper dolls and some tickets that you can get so you can get onto your bus. I made a little rosette. I used a popsicle stick, covered it in the paper, some matching ribbons, and then I just layered up over top of this spider web with some of the florals, this adorable little lace ghost, the haunted house, and a candelabra. So just a little fun rosette. I also have some of these bottles. I'll just pull these all out. I taped these together so that they could actually show in the pocket. But there are some of these poison bottles here. And here's some more paper dolls. And then behind it, obviously, is the large bus ticket. I wanted everything to be able to show in the pocket, so I taped them. And then this is another popsicle stick. And I made like a little flag banner. It says all aboard, and you've got your bus driver standing at the bus stop, little bus ticket. Someone's waiting for the tour to get on the bus. A little advertisement for the bus tour. And then finally, another shaker. This one is a poison bottle, and it obviously has poison with the teacup and the teapot and poison behind it. And then inside, the shakers are little crossbones, poison. So this is just your cute little coffin tag pocket. And so that bundle goes right inside of there. So we'll have to set that up neatly again, but it's nice and flat, so it would be really perfect for Happy Meal. For my next project, I used a little crate that was from the Dollar Tree in the arts and crafts section, and it's the little wood crates. All I did was I covered it in the journaling papers from the kit, and then I made like a little collage on the front of the haunted house, the bus driver, and then his little lamppost says bus stop. And I'll show you the sides after I remove everything from inside of the box. These could also be just already pre-made pieces of ephemera to put into a different Halloween project or your junk journal. Oh, we'll stand it up. Okay, It doesn't necessarily have to go in order. You can pick and choose what you want to pull out. I will go ahead and just start from the front. But they're not numbered. I was going to number them, and I decided it was more fun just to kind of pick and go as you go through the days of the months. You have a surprise every day that you can choose for yourself. So I took one of the bus tickets, I enlarged it, and then I did a little bit of collaging in the corner. You do have space here on the back that you can make yourself a little note. And then I enlarged that with, well, that one's stuck, so hold on. Okay, this one's going to come free. We'll start with this one next. So I did put the tabs on most of them. Everything except for the bus tickets. I did put the tabs. So if you wanted to number these, you easily could. This has some tooling on the tag, and then I filled it with stars and matching little pink sequins, and there's some skull and crossbones. And we got a spider here, and I wanted it to be able to move. Isn't that cute? So this is a fun little shaker. This tag here, and a lot of the tags, I put a mini tag on top. So this obviously would be just something to use on a little gift. You could put this on a little Halloween present or anything for fall, and obviously put the, to and from on the back. But then I also wanted to give you space for actual journaling or a photo of what you did for your October daily. So it's just paper clipped right to the side. This, I just made a quick little tulle bow using the same pinky peach as the paper. And then I put this little witch's hat in the middle to hold the bow down. And you do have a tab here, so you could number that as well. So same concept for this one. You can remove this little gift tag and do something with it. And then you have space here for journaling or a photo for your next day of October. I tried to match that same blue and then have a little spider here to match this spider. So there's your day 3. Here's another little tag. Some collaging. I absolutely love these paper dolls carry-on. They're my favorite. The teapot and the teacup, some florals. It says spooky here. And then a matching bow at the top. Can we get to the ones in the front? Yes. Another bus ticket, a little larger, and there are word slices in the kit. So this says all aboard the ghost bus, and I just collaged those on there. There's a lot of word slices, and they come in pink or black. Oh, there it goes. More little bus tickets. I don't know what the technical term is for this stuff, but I also use it in the summer for beachy themes, and it's perfect. But you can find this at the dollar store during the fall and Halloween season. So it works for both times of the year, summer and fall. More little word slices, and it says, next stop, the unknown. And I put that there because you're going to enter the gates into this haunted home. This is a little 3.5 by 5 size journaling page, and what I did was I just folded it in half to make a little book, and then I glued the bottom and the sides, and then I put another little tag right onto the front. So you have this little mini book here. There's a tag inside that you could journal on. You have your tab here at the back to number it if you would like, and then another journaling card here. Ghoul friends welcome. And honestly, she looks more sad than creepy, so I would definitely be her girlfriend. This is another 3.5 by 5 paper, made it into a little booklet. You have a removable tag inside. And then here's your little journaling card, and it says, next stop, haunted house. And then I left some of these movable if I could, because I thought it would be fun to interact with the pieces. A little bingo card. This is just a little eyeball cabochon. Some sequin trim at the top. And then this card is really mini. Ride with the restless. So of course they put the children on there because they're always restless. I use the little potion jar here as a tuck spot. So this little journaling card can slide right in there. This trim is from the Dollar Tree. I have a little paper doll just stuffed in there again. This tag here is a pocket with some collaging, lace trim at the bottom, your tab at the top, floral, and then there's a little piece of nail art there that's a little ghost, potion bottle, and your bingo card. So that tucks right here into the pocket. Okay, so we have another pocket here with room for 2 bingo cards. The witch at the top, some of the skull ribbon thread, and those tuck right inside of this pocket. Another little nail art ghosty at the top. There's a postcard, this journaling card, and then collaging at the bottom. Let's see, what else can I grab? A large paper doll. Journaling card, again, tucks in behind the poison bottle, and this Victorian shoe. I liked this little scene. I just used the 3.5 by 5 journaling page again, made it a closed little booklet, and then added these little cuties here waiting at their bus stop. And then inside you have a journaling card. The kit comes with 4 different ghost tour advertisements. So this is one of them. And then I made a little shaker. So I took one of the tags and then I sewed laminate on top with some black and gray sequins and glitter mixes inside, and then did my collaging of the elements on top. This is a big shaker. I taped one of the paper dolls to it so she would stand up in the photo. But here is your large shaker. A frightful journey awaits. You have Mr. and Mrs. Skeleton with some flowers, a matching flower at the top. And again, this is just a bat die cut, and then the laminate, and then the journaling page underneath with your sequins in the middle. Another paper doll. We can leave her, but I taped her again so everything would show and prop up. And this is the journaling card that goes onto here. It says, haunting the streets since 1865. It is so cool. Wander where the ghosts go. And this is just a little mini tag. Look at how cute and tiny that is. On a larger journaling card, you have some trim here at the bottom, your tab at the top. Potion bottles, or poison bottles, I should say, with some little mini tags. And those go right into this pocket here. This is another one of the advertisements with just a gentleman's hat at the top. Some more collaging of the elements in the cemetery scene. And all I did to add for this one, this is how the paper looks, and I just added the bus driver to the front. This is the last advertisement. There's 4 of them. 2 postcards, and these are the larger size. And look at this adorable ghost. She actually has lace on her. Isn't that precious? I enlarged one of the crows, and then here is the last one. So all of that fits into this box. I did just put some of the same matching peachy pink tulle inside to help prop up the pieces that are in the back. You already saw the front, and so then I just covered the other sides also in the journaling paper. And that wraps it up for our project share for today. So if you're interested in these projects, they are available in the description box below. I will see you all very soon. Until then, take care.